The latest expansion for Rift is here, Starfall Prophecy. And with it, I'm pretty sure Tryon has lost their fucking marbles. Either that, or they're just trolling us at this point. I'm fighting squirrels, planting lawn gnomes, talking to bears, and playing with unicorns in the glen of friendship. If I didn't know any better, I'd say I was on LSD. Well, maybe. What do you have to say, Talking Banana?
I'm your wife.
Don't lie to me, Banana! Now, I've made it no secret that I love Rift. I feel it is one of the most underrated MMOs out there. I've always found it to be extremely solid, and Starfall Prophecy is no exception. Yet over the years, while other games have changed and tried to evolve, what with class revamps, number crunches, and complete overhauls of game systems, Rift has held its course. It knows what it is and it's sticking to it, dagnabbit, aka the MMO that really loves corgis, which I'm totally fine with, by the way. On the upside, more of the same isn't really a bad thing. Starfall Prophecy raises the level cap and introduces 5 new zones, some new dungeons, a new raid, some new gear options with planar fragments, fortress sieges, and legendary powers. It's more of what you've come to love about Rift. If you love Rift, I don't know, I'm not making assumptions here. On the downside, Rift really ought to think about rebalancing some things because damn, without the right class spec, it can take upwards of 60 to 90 seconds to kill a single mob when soloing. Now that may sound crazy. 90 seconds? That's not that long. Quit your bitchin', Hive. Yeah, I know. But let's think about it for a second. If it takes 90 seconds to kill a single mob, that makes a single kill quest of 10 mobs at least 15 minutes. And it doesn't help that nearly every mob hits like a fucking semi, which means taking on more than 1 or 2 mobs at a time is pretty much suicide. Now this is using the wrong spec and of course soloing. If you're using the right spec, you can kill things in about 45 seconds and live to tell the tale. Or you could always group. Yeah. Here's the problem. There are dozens of viable specs in Rift, or at least there used to be. It's one of the things that made the game unique, and I think it's awful that I'm relegated to only 2 or 3 specs if I want to kill things in a timely manner and live in Starfall Prophecy. I had no issues in Storm Legion or Nightmare Tide with my weird hybrid specs, but Starfall Prophecy? No! Anyway, stupid gripe aside, not much has really changed around Rift. To level up, you can run around questing, you can do instant adventures, which are not anywhere near as helpful as I remember, and of course dungeons, chronicles, there are a lot of ways to level up in Rift. However, I do actually suggest questing, because where Starfall Prophecy really shines is in its writing. It is honestly pretty damn funny. If I didn't know any better, I'd say I wrote it. Well, maybe. Banana?
But for the love of God, seek help!
Oh, Banana, you slay me. But don't you dare cross me. And luckily, if you're not into the clearly drug-inspired setting that Starfall Prophecy has in its first zone, the later zones really do away with that and get more normal. However, I actually kind of miss it. The craziness had personality. This has sand. I've seen sand. Bring back the unicorns. Frankly, it's kind of hard to talk about much else. I haven't hit max level yet because it takes some freaking time, stop yelling. But from what I can tell, Rift just keeps doing its own thing. If you've enjoyed Rift in the past, you'll likely continue to enjoy it now. And if you're thinking of getting into Rift, then I'd say go for it. Starfall Prophecy does cost money, but it also comes with a level 65 boost, which you're going to want, because if you're wanting to play through all of the content that Rift has to offer, such as previous expansions and DLC, you better be prepared to drop some dough. Probably should lighten up on that, Rift. Maybe start including all the previous DLC in your new expansions. Just saying, seems like a good way to bring more people in rather than put them off. I don't know, that's just my opinion. What say you, Banana? 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 Oh god, I hate the banana! Make sure to level up your MMO knowledge by visiting MMORPG.com, subscribing to our YouTube channel, and by following us on social media. To catch up on the week's biggest MMO news, watch our latest MMO FTW. And to see if there's a better MMO out there for you, watch one of our latest First Impressions videos. Thanks for watching.